FOG Andrew here from the Family of Gamers. Welcome, War Gamers, to an exciting, awesome unboxing. I'm really excited for this one. Now, the camera is at a little bit of a weird angle, but that's because I got two cameras. Look at that. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm very excited for this because we are going to be unboxing the Unmatched Brains and Brawn set. Now, this, I believe, did come out last year, but unfortunately, I was not able to get it until this year, so we are going to be opening this guy up and taking a look at what's inside, as well as we might even take a look at some of the cards as well. But I am very excited for this. You know, you're getting Spider-Man, which, you know, is an iconic Marvel character that, you know, I feel like people have been, you know, probably wanting in Unmatched. And you get She-Hulk and Doctor Strange as well. And then, as you can see, there is the back of the box, but we're going to take a look at everything in here. So let's get that open. So we got, looks like an ad for all the other Marvel sets, which we do have, and also a checklist here. Looks like they don't have Deadpool on here, which I guess kind of makes sense. We have, it looks like we have the rule book here that tells you how to play, and then also in the back gives you the special rules for the set. And this set also comes with battlefield items, which we will take a look at. We have the health dials for Spidey, Strange, and Wong, and She-Hulk, who has a whopping 20 health, but we'll get into that. Looks like we got stuff already falling out, but that's alright. Move some of this stuff over. And then there's the backs of those. We have the item tokens, which we'll take a look at. But before we look at the other stuff in here, the board that we get is the Sanctum Sanctorum, which is pretty fitting for you know, this box and everything. So we have the regular board here, and then the other side has the rings, which I don't really like the style for the spaces and the zones for the rings, but I'm sure some people do like it, but I prefer to play on this side. So the items that come in this box, all the Marvel boxes come with item tokens, which are pretty sweet. You know, adds a new level of flavor to the different boards and the maps, and you could also, you know, kind of randomize the items tokens as well on the board. But, you know, you put them in the spots that are designated for them on the board. Looks like we have the Dragon Fang, which gives you +2 to either your attack or defense. We have the Axe of Angarumus, which gives you +1. And then we also have the Black's Law Dictionary, which also gives you +1. So you can beat the crap out of people with a dictionary. That's pretty sweet. The scheme ones, which are kind of the most interesting ones that they got here, we have the Astral Ring, move each fighter up to 1 space. We have the Brazier of Bomgalath, something like that. Play a scheme from your deck as a free action. That is ridiculous. And then we also have the Daily Bugle, draw 3 cards, put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. So not bad cards that we got here. So we're going to move the board over. So we have She-Hulk here. Model looks pretty sweet, as you can see. Wow, looks pretty cool. She's holding up a pillar. We also have Spider-Man, which I feel like they could have done a better job. I don't know why he's shooting at the ground. Kind of weird, but I mean, you know, Spider-Man, pretty cool. And then we got Doctor Strange, who looks sweet as well. Smoke and mists and, you know, his cape and everything, or I'm sorry, cloak of levitation is moving around and stuff like that. Looks pretty sweet model as well there. We got a little baggie here that comes with Wong. So we got his sidekick token for Doctor Strange there. Then we have the turning things for the dials, but what we do want to look at is the cards, but also I want to mention this also, like in every Unmatched box, you get a sweet, you know, box insert where you can put everything in the health dials, the deck, the models, and it even has their names on the side. You could put the items from this set in there. You could also put Wong, the sidekick token, fits nicely in the box. So pretty cool. So the one I want to take a look at the most is definitely Spider-Man. So let us open up Spider-Man. Like I said, I'm very excited for this box set, definitely. And let's get that open. So there is his card back. He's got the New York skyline in the background there, or in reflecting in his eyes. Got his cards. He has 15 health as a melee character, of course. Move of 3. He's got Spidey Sense. When an opponent attacks Spider-Man, before you play a defense card, they must tell you the printed value of that card. So that's a really good ability. That's a really good, makes sense. His Spidey Sense, he kind of maybe sense what the other person's card is. So not a bad card. You take a look at some of his cards, and got that new card smell, of course. Take a look at some of the cards here. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, recover 3 health, place Spider-Man in any space in his zone. Pretty good. He's got a couple of those. Counterattack, if the value of your opponent's card is 4 or higher, deal 2 damage to the opposing fighter. It's pretty good. Web shooters, Spider-Man cannot take more than 2 combat damage. This combat with a defense of 3, that's pretty good. Some other stuff, he's got a pretty high value attack here of 6. Swinging kick after combat, move the opposing fighter a number of spaces up to the amount of combat damage dealt. Ooh, that's pretty good. With great power, all of Spider-Man's attacks this turn are +1 value. Draw a card, gain an action. Wow, that's pretty damn good. Okay, that's Spidey. Let's look at She-Hulk, which was, to be honest with you, I was kind of interested in all of them. Spider-Man and She-Hulk, I was kind of interested the most. I shouldn't even say that. I was interested in all of them equally, I guess. Especially Doctor Strange. I wanted to know how they kind of maybe incorporated the spells in his deck and everything. If those are in there, I don't know. This is kind of a blind reaction. But anyway, we got She-Hulk, her character card. Melee character, of course. Her health is 20, which is the highest kind of normal health character that we have. Obviously, the T-Rex is 27, but not counting the T-Rex, She-Hulk has the most health in the game. She has a move of 2, and she's got just throw something. At the start of your turn, you may discard a card to deal damage equal to its boost value to a fighter in your zone. So it's kind of like she's picking up a rock or something and just chucking it at you in the zone, which is pretty good. It's at the start of her turn, so that could be an end game kind of thing there, like just take you out right then and there. That is really crazy. Here are her card backs. Looks pretty sweet, obviously, her being a lawyer and everything, so really cool card back here. Some of her cards: Lady Justice. During combat, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Increase the value of this card by twice that card's boost value. Okay, interesting. The defense rests. Draw cards equal to the amount of combat damage you took. Okay, that's also pretty good. So it seems like she's going to be able to draw some cards pretty quickly. Sensational. If you won the combat, you may choose a card from your discard pile and shuffle it into your deck. Okay, I like that too. Double Jeopardy. Draw 2 cards and recover 2 health. Ooh, okay. She's got, 2 of those? And then she's got 2 of Jennifer Walters' Jennifer Walters-esque. I was like, what does that say? Place She-Hulk in a starting space, draw 1 card, gain 1 action. So similar to kind of what Spidey's got. He could draw a card and gain an action. And then leap toward. She's got 2 of those. Move She-Hulk up to 4 spaces. She may move through opposing fighters. Then if she is adjacent to an opposing fighter, gain an action. So she does have some pretty interesting stuff. Doesn't look like she has an attack card that's higher than 5. I thought she might have like a 6 in there, but I guess we'll see. So she got Omega level threat. She's got 2 of those in there. After combat, if you dealt 2 or more combat damage, your opponent discards 2 cards, 2 random cards. Even better. So that is not bad. So last but not least, we'll take a look at Doctor Strange. Here again, I'm very curious. Like I said, this is a blind kind of reaction to this box, so very excited to see how they kind of figure out Doctor Strange. Obviously, I'm excited to put him on the table as well. We have his card back there. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. And his character card, Doctor Strange, ranged. Him and Wong are both ranged. Move of 2. Strange has 14 health while Wong has 6. And Doctor Strange has Dark Pact. After each combat, if Doctor Strange played a card, you may deal 1 damage to him. If you do, put that card on the bottom of your deck and draw 1 card. So kind of interesting. It seems that he can kind of, go through his deck a little bit, but you're putting it at the bottom of the deck. So you're not discarding it, which is pretty good, but you're also losing health. But hopefully he's got cards in here that, can maybe do some high damage because he is ranged. So I guess you don't want to be really in melee with Strange. Wong, that's a different story, though. He's obviously got his Cloak of Levitation. During combat, if Doctor Strange is adjacent to the opposing fighter, ignore the value of your opponent's card. Okay, that's pretty good. So, there are some things, I guess, that if you are adjacent to another fighter and you don't want to be, there's still some stuff that you can possibly do to mess with them. He's got some feints in there, which are pretty good. Wong's got a Steadfast Disciple. After combat, if Wong is adjacent to the opposing fighter, deal 1 damage to the opposing fighter and draw 1 card. Okay, not too bad. Master of Camouflage. During combat, if Doctor Strange and Wong are adjacent, this card's value is 4. Okay, so some synergy between them, which is nice. He's got the 7 Sons of Cinnabis. If the value of this card is above 7, ignore its value. During combat, you may bind boost this card up to 2 times. So little risk and reward there. You're kind of pushing your luck. If the card's value goes up above 7, you're going to ignore the value, which kind of stinks, but you'll be able to blind boost twice. You may blind boost it, so you don't have to, but at least you have the option to. Looks like he has got the Mists of Munipur. Immediately discard your opponent's card. They reveal cards from their deck until they reveal an attack or versatile card that they can play. They play that card and randomly put the rest of the revealed cards on the bottom of their deck. Okay, wow. Got the Rings of Ragador. After combat, if you won the combat, your fighter and each friendly fighter adjacent to them recover health equal to the damage dealt. Okay. He's got even more cards in here. Jeez. Eye of Agamotto. Shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 5 cards, gain 1 action. Okay, that's not bad. No, really, I'm a doctor. Reveal a card from your hand and put it on the top of your deck. Doctor Strange or a friendly fighter adjacent to him recovers health equal to that card's boost value. Okay, so Doctor Strange definitely seems like the more kind of interesting, I guess, dynamic character in the set. I have not, obviously you saw this the first time opening this box or even really looking at what the characters are all about. But it looks like Spidey is pretty good. She-Hulk is also pretty good. They both seem like they're big powerhouses, but Doctor Strange seems like he's going to really mess with your opponent in this deck. So I'm very excited to get these on the table. Stay tuned for battle reports that'll be coming out in the future using these characters as well as other characters in Unmatched. And also, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a bunch of Unmatched videos coming out in the future. And also, let me know what you think down in the comments below of this set. Do you have this set? Are you waiting for this set? Are you excited for this set? Let me know down in the comments below. And there's also some videos on the screen right now that you can check out that we posted in the past. Definitely check those out. And guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.